Damo, what episode are we up to?
We're up to 97, actually.
97.
97. Three
So
more
close.
from 100.
So close to 100. Like, so close. All right, we're back. Episode 97 of the Infra-Red podcast. Tonight we got Kayps and we got Ducky on. They have been referred on to me by a good friend of mine, Rach. And yeah, she gave me a lot of like feedback saying you guys are on the up and up in the scene and stuff like that. Like,
damn, we'd like to think so.
Shout out Rach, yeah, shout out
well,
Rach.
just after showing me your Spotify account, it's like, holy crap. Like, you guys, making moves.
Damn, thanks, man.
So what are you guys doing in the scene? And let's get this ball rolling. So like, who are you guys? What do you do?
You wanna go first?
Yeah, right.
Also, just remember to talk in the mics as well, if that's all right.
Yeah, we're both just like producers and rappers in the scene. Yeah, I don't know, we do heaps of other stuff, but just with this collective Goonie Records.
Yep.
Yeah, we just be working. You know?
How long have you guys been producing music for and stuff? And
I've
do you
been
produce
making beats since as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been making beats since like 2016, 2017.
Nice.
Yeah, and then started rapping on because I just needed more traction and no one, gives attention to just beats. So
Yeah, that's
some-
it.
some
You
lyrics.
gotta have the vocal just to create the vision, right?
yeah,
kind of thing.
that's right. Yeah.
For me, it was around 18. SoundCloud and
Okay, and so like, so then Ducky.
So I was graduating and he joined the school.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So it's like you're coming in as he's leaving.
Yeah.
All right, nice. But then, so with that, like, did you help teach Kayps, or like, how did you guys?
I definitely didn't teach him. Like he definitely knew heaps of shit before I started, but yeah, definitely gave him like some upper hands.
definitely mentored me.
Yeah.
So what program then? Like Ableton?
FL Studio.
FL Studio. You
Yeah,
got
so-
yes,
I use
sweet.
Logic Pro.
Oh really? That's
Yeah.
cool. Logic Pro's the way to go as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's the thing is like everyone's an Ableton kid, right?
Yeah.
Everyone uses Ableton.
Man, that thing was so confusing for me.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
scary, man.
Yeah, that's
Way
it.
too scary.
And that's what happened with me as well. Because like I tried producing for 3-4 years, and I just used FL. But then I found out there was no professional courses in Perth for FL. It's like you can look at YouTube and stuff like that, but everything is Ableton. So it's
I was all self-taught. I didn't even look at any tutorials. Just
Really?
self-taught it all. Yeah.
no way. Okay,
Yeah.
that's really impressive.
I think when you do that, then like you kind of have like your own sound because like especially I don't even know how to mix. So all my mixes just kind of the way I want it. So
no,
it
still
definitely
that's
helps create your own sound. I
That's
think, when
awesome
it's
though,
like
because
that,
that's the whole thing. Is like, well, if it's all about creating your own sound, but if you don't watch tutorials or like, you just figure it out all on your own. Well,
yeah. How
it's
can it not
impressive.
be your own sound?
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
it.
I feel like if you do those professional courses, it, like, your mindset goes to like this one way of going about
That's
everything.
it.
So it's like instead of different.
and see, that's what happened with me. Like, I tried to look at how to make disco, and then how to make house music, and then techno, and then drum and bass, and then I couldn't figure out where I wanted to be in a way. So I just kind of just focused more on the DJing kind of thing, and that's where I went.
It's a good space to be in. I was DJing before I got into this stuff, and it's really good. Like
Really?
great job, yeah.
What were you doing in DJing? Like, did you play anywhere or anything? or?
Just a portable, type thing, like doing like weddings and 21sts and
Okay.
stuff. So I just had a whole like portable setup I could fit in the back of my car.
Yeah.
And then I was just like doing commission jobs like that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
it's
good pay though.
That's it. It's really good pay. Yeah.
And yeah, it's like so fun. And I could also like play my friends' music as well. Play my own music, just like put it in there. So it was cool. Yeah, so I think I got a good taste for like what people like as well from that. I was doing that since like year 9, so
Oh really?
probably like 2014. Yeah.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah, I just had a little tractor S4. I still have it.
Yeah, see, I only use Tractor S4.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I got the
They're
Mark.
so good.
I've
man.
actually got 1, 2, and 3. So.
Oh, so portable. They're
That's
so
it.
portable, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
And like-
that new model one's nice. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
so good.
Oh,
Like I
jeez.
swear by it. Just do not use Pioneer equipment at all. Just no Tractor.
I can't
Honestly.
use Pioneer, man. Like, I had to do a show for him the other day, and I was using Pioneer. I was like, "What is this?"
You guys just keep ticking all my flags. This is great.
Yes,
Like, I
yes,
hate
sir.
Pioneer.
Yeah, that was Pioneer.
That show
Wait, I can swear on this, yeah? I can swear on this, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck Pioneer.
Yeah, there you go.
That show we did the other night, he was struggling with it.
I was,
What
yeah.
show? What happened?
I had a show in Leaderville and
Whereabouts in Leaderville?
Hey,
the
YMCA HQ.
yeah, HQ.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
place goes off apparently.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
good for.
It's a good
young-
old age. It's a it's a good old ages kind of venue, but he was struggling with the CDJ.
I never used CDJs before, and I walked up and I was, this should be just like playing. Oh, I was
Oh, it's a bit different.
Tractor, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had like the because I didn't have a computer to connect it up because it's all in the CDJs. And I was just like, bro, what the? Trying to like scroll through stuff.
We had
plug it in USB.
We had to stop like multiple times. Just I had to like tell him where everything was.
Oh yeah. No, that's because he also had an auto-tune box that we were trying to use. I didn't know how to use auto-tune box.
Okay,
dude, I was pretty used to
auto-tune box.
Yeah, so it's like a vocal almost pedal where you can like control it's like a pitch correct.
Sweet.
Box, which
put it in your mic input like.
Yeah. That sounds awesome. That sounds really cool.
It's super experimental. Like do harmonies with this. It's so cool to use.
So how did you guys
like that? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Literally that one. Yeah. But we'd use another one for all the other performances, and this new one I had the Pioneer to try and suss that and this, and I was just like, yeah.
So how did you guys get into music? Like, what was your inspiration to get into all of this?
For me, I've always been into music. So like, especially my dad had a massive.
Tell him about your dad, man.
Yeah. Oh no, we're into that. But
oh come on, that's interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, his
Alright, so he's kind of crazy. Choose to believe this or not. My dad is friends with Hugh Jackman, so he was part of his like all these like Broadway shows and tours that he did around the world in Asia.
No way.
Yeah, so, amazing singer.
Yeah, I got the opportunity to go. So I was around very early age. So especially being at like really high industry kind of level.
I told you it's worth it, right?
Yeah. Dude, of course you should spill the beans on this. This is awesome. That's sick. So like where else have you traveled through that and like who have you met?
So
like
I've been to the US multiple times, Europe, a lot of places.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And just like seeing like so the production kind of company, like what would Hugh Jackman be doing it? So it's all singing. Was it like Les Miserables?
Oh, so like he did for that tour. It was
Was The Greatest Showman? Or was
so it was like he would pretty much just do like kind of a show based on all the performances. So it's like kind of going all like the movie.
No way.
Performances. Because he traveled up north like Broome, where my dad was from. Part of the show was a bunch of including my dad would come.
Is it this the music, the show?
Yeah, that my dad was on that.
That's so cool. Like your father's a celebrity almost.
Yeah, right.
So hey, if you're watching this, Dad, how you going?
That's sick though.
Yeah. It's in his blood, you know.
Well, that's it. Like that's a really good way to get into this industry,
Yeah.
into music and the whole lot, like influencing and everything. Because instead of just being like a bedroom DJ or a bedroom producer or whatever, it's like
I
actually
got to
like
be around a lot of this like environment a lot, which is actually really cool. Yeah, you see that Nomad Two Worlds, that in the like on the set list there.
Oh, go down.
Yeah, Nomad and after the intermission, Nomad Two Worlds also on the man.
That's awesome though.
Yeah.
Like that is just I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, right. I told you. It's such a good story, man. He never tells it.
But like, you got it in your blood, basically. Like you got it in your heart and soul kind of thing.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
So I
remember making music and sending it to him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm in like New York right now."
Yeah,
this is sending back verses.
The first song we made, that we put on SoundCloud. I was in England at London, and it was the first feature I did. I just carrying my little USB mic around in my suitcase and just plugging it into my laptop. Some like $20 Target headphones. Just like doing
pretty much how we still make music though as well.
All the equipment we use is still just like USB mics in our bedrooms with.
No way.
That's how you make the sound, man.
Well,
I was gonna say I got started in music because in primary school I did violin and cello, so I started from my whole classical background, and then I thought that was lame when I got to high school, so I was like, dude, I'm gonna do bass guitar and I'll be way cooler.
Yeah.
So I already knew like bass clef from cello, so then I started moving into bass guitar, and then I was in a band, so I was doing a bit of drums as well, just like to know it as well. And then around year 9, year 10, so halfway through, probably end of middle school, I was like, I want to start making like beats and stuff, and then I think that kind of came hand in hand with DJing, so I was doing more electric music. sound electric music and like the rock music. I was doing like Rage Against the Machine covers.
Okay.
It's like that kind of rock rap mixed with electronic stuff kind of built my sound as well.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Because that's the thing is that, like, say for me, right, I'm a full-time DJ, but when I was growing up, I had a very similar thing as well. Like, I learned, violin, I learned a little bit of cello, I learned the clarinet, but I was at a school where every year I had to learn a new instrument.
Yeah.
And it helps so much,
It
right?
does, yeah.
Like, and the thing is, like, you might not, keep playing the piano or anything like that, like later on, but having those skills when you're growing up really just makes it easier when you actually go to try
100%.
and get into the industry. Kind of
Even
thing.
if you don't like actually hold the information in, like what it does for like your, just like knowing music.
Yeah, well, music is. What do they say about music, Damo? It's like it's part of
The universal language.
Yeah, it's a universal language. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel that.
and it's There's something else about it I can't remember off the top of my head though. Like,
What is
it's
that?
like a language of love or something. It could potentially be. It's something silly like that.
You just learn that rhythm and that like pitch, If you do it at a young age, I feel like when you grow up, you kind of got that like inbuilt in your head.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But that's one thing I just wanted to quickly say as well. Like with the USB mics,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I've always looked at things where it's like with music, if you can hum it or you can sing along to it, if you can listen to it and it sounds good on a really shitty stereo, then it's good. But if you go and listen to it. On like a really high quality stereo, then it's like you really like nitpicking everything in a way. But if it sounds good, like on an 80 series Land Cruiser kind of thing, like old school stereo, well then it's a good, it's a good track.
I think the way we look at it is that if it's high energy when it's live and it slaps in the car, we're happy. Like
That's it.
That's kind of like we're happy with this.
We do have a
sound.
producer in the collective that has his own home studio, and his sounds a lot better. But you can tell when it's our production and his, so it's kind of cool as well. Shout out Dawn, yeah.
Dawn.
It's good though because you can kind of see the difference with our production and everything. It's good.
So, you gotta put the mic in a bit more. That's Damo being like,
I'll scroll in, bro.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah, sorry, I had Damo in the
Feel
back.
free
like-
if I'm doing anything wrong. just let me know.
No, so you're all good. So then, how much music have you guys produced? Because like just before we went live, you told me that you've released like a few EPs and stuff,
Heaps.
singles and stuff.
Heaps. I've dropped like 3 albums and like 8 EPs or something. over
3
the time.
albums and
8
yeah?
EPs. I reckon we have about probably like 300 songs just between us. Like not
Yeah.
alone, just between
No
us. Like 5
way.
songs, yeah.
Yeah.
And then like, how do you guys write your music? Like, how do you go about doing it? You just sit at home like.
I usually make the beat and then I'll be like, oh yeah, this will sound pretty sick on that, and then I do that.
Really?
Yeah, it depends if it's a heartfelt track or like a turn up track.
Yeah,
or-
I think it depends for me because I obviously have a lot more vulnerable, like more emotional tracks than Ducky does.
Okay.
So yeah, it really depends on like what kind of sound I'm trying to achieve. So if it's more like high energy, kind of like a turn up,
That's what I was trying to
high
say,
hip-hop,
yeah.
it's just like it. When it comes to lyrics, like we don't really care if it's that high energy. We just want to maintain that high energy and kind of allow that.
Definitely still fit the hook
Yeah.
though. Like whatever the hook talks about, we'll still kind of go off that.
Yeah.
The hook just comes. Like you just had that beat, and then you'd be like, "Well, I want this flow on that." And
Yeah, we
I
almost
wanna
just
go like this and that.
freestyle in a way. Like
Almost,
this,
the hard stuff, yeah. But then, yeah, we both have like heartfelt tracks, and I don't think a lot of people know that because it's like kind of buried in discography. But I like that about us because then,
Yeah.
like from the the outside, it just looks like basic. Then if you actually deep dive in, there's actually some content there that's deeper than you think.
That's really good though, because then it's like you can actually have fans that kind of skim across the surface, but then your diehard fans be like, nah, bruh, like look at the lyrics.
no.
of that.
He's been
Like,
about this, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
but it's
exactly.
good to have a bit of both, and instead of just having
100%
high energy, but having like heartfelt and like actually like throwing your soul into your music.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
as I said, like when actual like fans realize that, then like, damn, like that's deep. Kind of
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
There's that little thing in like the hard tracks. There's still other rappers that just do hard stuff, and we'll talk even more nonsense. We still have some bars in there. Like there's still
Yeah.
lots of things you'll still be like, damn, that guy's still saying something. There's still little things in there.
So what would you guys say is your main influences for your music and stuff like that? Like that got you actually into this kind of stuff?
Sheesh, probably heaps of people, but like the Florida trap sounds, so like all XXX and Ski Mask and all that.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
NASCAR Ella is an artist that we're pretty influenced a lot in like our hard stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's more like he's not super mainstream or anything, but he's a US artist. He's
Him and like these other groups, like do you know City Morgue by any chance?
No.
Yeah, just they're kind of
Look him up, Jamie.
They kinda-
he's onto it.
they kind of like
man.
started like the hybrid of punk and trap music together.
Okay.
Yeah, horrorcore. Yeah, they kind of came off like the they kind of
Yeah.
came off the Suicide Boys with the horrorcore there. But I'd say that's Zillakami.
yeah.
Yeah. So Zillakami and So Smaller are City Morgan. There's another guy called NASCAR Elo. So that them two as groups have just really influenced us. Just that whole dirty sound,
Okay. And so, like, with your music and, like, the way you've created, like, when you've looked back on, well, I mean, obviously, like, I had to answer my own bloody question, but, like, how much have you guys improved from when you first started making music?
It's like, I don't even want to think about some of my first songs. I remember the first song I made was, like, on this really awful song of GarageBand.
No, that was sick. That song is sick.
In year 6, I had this song called Gang. Only like a handful of my friends from school, half of my friends from school. He doesn't even know about this. I had a song called Gang. It's just like, just a handful of my friends from school have heard it.
Did you make this just before Energy or?
Oh, this was way before Enemy. And then like the first song like I properly posted on SoundCloud was Enemy, and then I just kind of kept that because I like that kind of lyrical rap with it.
Can we pull it up and play it in the background if that's all right, Damo?
His first song?
I'm not sure if it's still.
Oh, okay, no, that's all right.
I'm gonna regret saying this, but I've never deleted a song off SoundCloud. I still have all my songs that I've ever made.
It's a good way to do it because then you've got the collection.
It's like that. I like that, and I also like going through an artist when they've improved, and you can kind of go back and like, so this is how that sound started.
That's
like,
it.
I reckon if you went back to my first album and listened to all the other projects in order, you'd be like, damn, like this is kind of how it was pioneered. Like, I don't know, you can hear that.
That's it, because it's like it's research, and exactly, it's you see the growth, but then it's like if you really love the artist, you go back and you're like, so that I can go and try and do similar stuff, and like it's
no, it's not public.
This man keeps taking out his old stuff.
Oh man.
And so, what was that track you guys just mentioned before, though? Like Energy, or
that was our first collab. That was our first
song we made, and that was just like. It just sounds like meth. Like if like on God, like it's just it's the mix. I don't think
we have any copy of that anywhere now.
Oh really?
I have it.
Do you have Need Some Racks?
I have that too.
You have that? Yeah, that was one of the early ones. But
the first feature I did for him was a song on his first project, Adasim.
That's up. That's
still up. That's probably like I think that's the earliest song on Spotify.
Yeah, we have. Yeah,
together.
Okay.
But I think the one after that I posted a track called Chopper,
which is playing right now.
Which is playing right now actually. That's probably the song that got us kind of the name in Perth.
Yeah, like attention and stuff like that.
Mm.
Okay. So what was that part of an EP or like?
Yeah, that was part of his first project.
My first project, Sunflower, which I released last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I put that out, and Chopper was on that. Then we ended up doing a remix and putting that on Paradox 2 with Lavelle, Wesley Black, and SXN.
That project actually got the attention of
shout out Wesley.
Everyone where we're at. So if you go to the Paradox one, then there's another Chopper down the bottom. See the remix, and it's got Wesley.
Right now.
Wesley, and then SXN's in a group called the Valley Boys. Shout out Valley Boys, and then Lavelle is also in Goonie. So just kind of like that was like our song coming into the record label.
That was our kind of Goonie entrance in a way. Because I remember Goon, he messaged me straight after.
I have a video for that one as well. Yeah, the day we released it.
I remember Goon messaged me like probably the day of the Sunflower. He loved it, and then he said we want to do a music video. It was all like
he was so supportive. Like even before we joined, like I was dropping projects and like songs before we were even like involved in them, and he was still like replying back and like, actually listening and like talking about each track. So I could tell he cared. So when like it was like trying to hand over that trust, it was so easy because it was, like, this guy actually
Goon can recognize good music really easily.
Yeah, even though he's like 28, like he's so old.
28. I'm 28.
I'm just hoping he's right. I'm hoping he's on the live. I'm just hoping he's on the live so we can get him.
Goon, if you're there,
back me up. We're not old. Bro. We're 28.
I just wanted to get him. We just call him old.
Yeah.
And so
that's Lavelle calls him a pedophile. So, so
old is it's like a compliment at this point.
Fucking hell.
With age comes wisdom. So.
I guess. Yeah. So you guys are a part of the Goonie Records then, right?
Yeah.
And so then, just like you released that EP, and then he just messaged you, and then got into it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right?
So I released Sunflower, and that's when we.
He was already working with Wesley, and I knew him through uni, just as a friend. And then so that kind of it's Perth's a small place as well. So
it's all networking and socializing.
I think as soon as they saw that, and that we were kind of, it was a good point for everything to happen because we were growing into that sound. Like it was just the right point. I feel like to join, our bigger scene.
Yeah,
we were in because we were definitely having a defined and unique sound by then.
And then so like does he throw any events or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so like what type of events does he throw?
So here, like I don't know if you heard of it. I think earlier this year, so Goonie and Goat 6K, shout out Carlo and Josh, they kind of like worked together to put on 6,000, which is an event at Jackrabbit Slims.
Okay.
So that's where I think you first performed at Slims as well. I couldn't get in, but
Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah, but yeah, he puts on heaps though. He'll put on like any album release or EP release we have. Or anything.
Yeah, he put on my Beauty Among the Chaos album release. Mojo's he I think it was last year they had the first showcase before we were a part of it. Yeah, so that he's definitely used to.
But it's just anything we want, like he just kind of like will help the vision, you know, like as there's Goon right there. Shout out the man. Shout out. Yeah, this was 6,000. This was the show.
Old backer.
Yeah. So yeah, and I think any vision we have, he's just down to just work with us to make it happen. You know, like Lavelle had an idea for a show called Chip Sandwich because he just likes chip sandwiches, I guess. But yeah, just and he wanted like all of us in the lineup and just made it happen. Got us the venue, got us the night, and just kind of makes it happen. So
no shit. So how many events have you guys played and like been a part
of? So the next month will be a year after we've joined, after our initial project they got us in and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, since then I've probably done like, man, I don't know, like 6 or 7 performances, maybe even 8 performances, I reckon.
Nice.
Deezy actually got me my second show because he did one through uni, through SAE.
Okay. Well, shout out Deezy.
Shout out Deezy. Got me my second show. Yeah, it's sick, man.
Oh, honey.
It definitely started with Goonie getting us shows, and then it became like more independent after we're getting more attention just on our own. But,
and then, so what is it actually like getting up on stage and performing in front of people? Like when you, because you know, for me, like as a DJ, I'm just the guy pressing buttons in the corner, right, dancing around, getting drunk. But then, like, what's it like when you're actually like, you know, up there spitting kind of thing? Like,
yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember. Like, I come off and I'm like, was that just me just then? Like, I feel like something takes over, and then you get off, and you're
so
like,
much adrenaline from it. It's like I think once you're there, it's like an out of body experience. You know, you just kind of
so true.
Perform. If you just, as long as you don't think about it too much and you don't overthink it, really no way to.
Yeah. But that's exactly, I 100% agree with that. Because I always say this to my guests where it's like, you know, if you're getting anxiety before a gig or whatever, just go up, go do it. And then when you get off stage, you're like, well, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, it was all right. Like,
actually, I feel like it's like a whole other me up there. Like, I'd be like spitting in people's faces and stuff.
So really?
Yeah, it's not good.
Nice. Man. Like actual, like, whoops.
Not like that. Like, I just be yelling so loud and stuff. Like, just like right in people's faces.
There's actual photos of saliva coming out of your mouth. There's
one time I spat on purpose, but it wasn't at anyone. It was just on the floor. But I just haven't needed to.
You are so feral.
Hey, that's awesome though.
It matches that sound, bro.
Yeah, and so how long would you guys usually play for in the set then?
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I've figured out as well. Like, because I've just started diving into the hip hop industry, but like it makes sense when you're up on stage for 30 minutes singing, spitting rhymes and stuff like that. It takes a lot out. It
actually does.
Like, and that's like with Wesley when he was saying like, you know, he actually like has to just chill after sometimes because he's just lost all his energy. He's just like not feeling broken, but he's like, I just need to sit down for a second kind of thing. Like,
it actually takes a lot more out of than you thought. It's like a sport. Like performing is like a sport. Because if you don't like pace yourself as well, you get to like the third song and you're like, holy shit, I just screamed my lungs out for those first 2 ones.
Yeah, you have to curate your set list really like
and if you don't,
really
even if you do though, just don't go as hard as the crowd would, like as you would in the crowd, because that's what I found out. Because I got up there and I was just screaming the lyrics into my own lyrics into the crowd's face, and I was like, man, I'm just screaming this like it's the third song, I've got no throat left.
Have you guys ever woken up after and just been like, I've got no voice?
That's usually me after every studio session.
Really? After the studio session?
After the studio session.
Yeah, after the Beauty and the Chaos launch, because that was on a Thursday, so I had school the next day.
Oh really?
Yeah. So I got to school and all my friends just looking at me. I was just done. I was like, my voice was not working. I was so tired. Like, oh man.
Yeah.
Like,
just completely drained.
Yeah, because like that set I had was like 45.
Yeah.
It was a 45-minute set, and I'm like jumping around like crazy.
I only had like 3 songs on there, and that was like hectic.
When was this though? Like when you did your 45 minute?
So this was August.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was August 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whereabouts was it again?
Mojo's.
Oh, Mojo's.
There's only place you can get in.
Yeah, but still, like Mojo's, it's a pretty cool venue. That place. Like, it goes off.
Yeah.
Like is Mojo's the one I'm thinking of, or
Fremantle?
Yeah, in Fremantle, but
Yeah.
or was it Clancy's Fish Pub? When have I watched you guys play?
You would play Mojo's.
That was Mojo's. Okay, yeah, and it's like you walk in and it's like on the right hand side or something like
The
that.
stage on the left, and there's like the long bar on the right.
Yeah.
You walk through, and there's like a 6 smokers there at the back.
Yeah,
Damn, that's sweet, bro. And they let you just scribble all over the walls at the back there and everything.
Really?
It's sick, yeah.
So
So like they gave us a text and they're like, "Oh, you want to just go draw your name all over the back?" And we're like, "What? Like, isn't this like tagging?" No, we let you do this, okay?
Yeah, well, like, have you guys amplifier band room?
I've been in there. I've never played it, but that would be sick.
But that band room though,
Yeah.
it's just like that's the definition. Just scribble everywhere.
Funny story about that place. I walked past it when I was in like year 7, and then I named my whole high school band after that.
Really, amplifier.
I think I called the band Amplifier because the name Amplifier or whatever that is, it's Swedish for amplifier.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Amplifier was like amplified, but in Swedish or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't know why I
that's a
chose
cool
Swedish.
Name. That's a cool name.
Yeah, I
though.
was like 12.
Yeah. It's a good idea for a talk. Like when you.
It was a bit weird though, 'cause
in a
no one could
band.
pronounce us. No one could pronounce us, and then it was like, oh yeah, we just they'd like say this random ass name. They would come on and do this like Rage Against the Machine, you know, like killing in the name and shit. It's like, bro.
All right, back to Mojo's though. So
Okay.
like, how? Yeah, okay, okay. So like, how did that kind of come about? And like, so you were the headliner, right? Because it was your EP launch,
Yeah.
right? And then like, what did you have to do to try and help get that show running? Like,
Well, I think honestly, Goon actually took care of most of it for me. But yeah, I just said to him because it was actually his idea, so I didn't intend on having like a campaign or like a press release or like even. But he's just like, let's try get you one because I feel like this is a project that deserves it. So yeah, he sorted out. We just got all like pretty much the whole of the Goonie kind of collective on the lineup. So it had Ducky, Lavelle, Wesley Black, and Daunt.
okay,
Yeah, they all had their sets, and it was
It was really
it
good.
was actually a good night.
And Dawn was a producer, so he just did like the set at the start and stayed DJing for everyone else. It was
so like, what time did it finish up? Like midnight, 1 a.m.
Yeah,
or?
about midnight.
about midnight. Yeah, 11:30.
Sweet, that would have been awesome though.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Yeah. That was good.
And so like, when it comes to like, because I only just figured this out the other day as well, but like, I've always wondered about like, you know, when the DJ's playing the music, because I only found this out with wraparound sound last week, but it's like the artists will give the beats to the DJ to be able to play, so then it's like all lined up kind of thing of like this song, next song, that song kind of thing, right?
What, in like one file or like?
Yeah, like in one file or on a thumb drive just to give them all.
Yeah.
prior
I
or-
usually do a thumb drive and I number the tracks, and I'll just be like, just play these one by one, and I'll tell you when to play the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then do you like turn around and just like, oh, spin that shit?
I usually just like, I don't know, it just seems like time, you know?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'll just be talking or something, and then I'll just be like, all right, let's just go or something, and I'll just play.
And so you produce
Just
your
kind
own
of-
beats as well.
Yeah,
for
we do
your-
all our own beats.
Yeah.
Except for like, as I said, like in the label we got, shout out Daunt, our producer, so he would do a few tracks with us, but then he's got his tag at the front of the song, and like you can just hear the difference of the mix and everything. So yeah.
And so, like, how long does it usually take for you guys to push this track out? Because if you've got heaps of songs already, like
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, I think some of the tracks is average.
Really?
Yeah. But maybe it's like a mix and everything. Like probably 10 minutes just make a beat and rap on it. Yeah.
Really? No
Yeah.
shit. Okay. Like,
Yeah, me and Dawn, as I was talking about before, and Lavelle in the collective as well, we do a thing called the color tapes. So we just get together in like 8 hours and just make a whole tape, a whole EP, and then drop it that night. So he's been on a few of them, and yeah,
That's
it's a
sick.
fun little project. That we like to
Daisy was
do.
on the last
Daisy
one.
was on the last one, yeah.
Really? And so, how many color tapes have you guys
We've
got?
got 3 right now, but we've got purple, orange, and blue. We're up to blue at the moment.
No way. Is that
Yeah,
on
so
Spotify? as well?
Spotify, yeah.
Like, pull
Blue-
that up. Like, that sounds sick.
Blue's not on Spotify yet. Blue's it's coming because we have to drop them on SoundCloud first because we want to drop them on the night, and then it takes a while to get processed onto Spotify.
But that's dedication. That's hardcore. Like,
Yeah,
just sit in the
yeah.
studio for like 8 hours and just
Yeah.
like, yeah, we'll get it done.
it's
Get
a cool
it-
little like project we started, so I whole like the idea of it.
I think with the color tapes as well, it's like you don't go in planning on making.
No, we
like,
don't,
Color
no.
tapes. If you're there and just like,
Yeah.
let's just do
For the
let's just
orange one, it
try.
was me, Kayps, Lavelle,
On
and
your
Dawn
birthday.
in the studio for my birthday. We just went and chilled for my birthday, and then we're like 4 songs down. We're like, wait, hold on, like these all sound really cohesive and shit. Let's just like make a tape out of them, and we'll call it the next color tapes. And
Who does your graphic design work as well?
oh, that was just our friend who was there at the night. He's actually
Joaquin.
featured on the album Joaquin
man,
in the last
Joaquin.
song. He played guitar in the last song and then made the album art for that.
And so, what studio do you guys usually go to? And like,
So that's a collaboration between me, Lavelle, another guy on the tape, and Daunt, the producer. So he's got a home studio.
Okay.
Shout out Daunt Studios. He's got a website now as well. You
Really?
can book through him, and he's like, that guy's getting some money, man.
Daunt Studios. Okay.
Daunt
You
Studios.
gotta shout that out.
That's definitely like top 3 places.
Yeah. And it's just he's just in a little bedroom in the corner of his house, but he's just like pimped it out to the max.
Really?
And like the quality you get out of one is perfect, man. Like,
Yeah, there you go. That's his studio in his bedroom, right
yeah,
there.
that's the one.
That's sick, though. That's awesome. He's got like a website and you can rent it out.
Yeah, if you go to More and then go to what's that one on the More? Go to the top. What's that first one in More? Yeah, go to that.
Where was
I think
this?
you got all the
Yo, we got all those testimonials.
Oh, that's sick.
Wesley Black, Lavelle, Ducky and Kayps will tell you how good the studio is.
All right, we want to read Kayps read it out.
I can't read.
Can you zoom
Okay,
in?
for Ducky,
Or Damo, can you read it out?
I find Dawn Studios to be the best place to record or work on any project that he mixed or mastered. Always professional and fair, as well as being home to Perth's finest and hardest producer.
He wouldn't let me say sexiest, so I said finest.
That's awesome.
Dawn Studios is hands down my favorite place in Perth to record. Working with Dawn is super easy. His production is always A1 and can always expect top quality when it comes to music.
So true, yeah.
That's awesome, though. And like, it's just supporting your mates in a way, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Sure, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome that the background's changing a little bit? Or is
Yeah.
that just zooming in?
Zooming in and
Yeah.
out. Yeah, oh, that was actually the newest video.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got videos.
Oh, let's pull that up. Like, now we got that up. Let's have a look.
Yeah,
So-
this is our newest video. So, did you want to tell them why we made this video?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay,
100%.
so this song, Nuisance, is the song that got me the Indigenous Initiative Award from Triple J for the year, and finalist for Triple J Unearthed High. this year.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So this is the song that
That's
got me there. So that was
awesome, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
runner-up and then also got the award as well. That's sick.
for Indigenous. Yeah. So but to try like kind of last push for that one because I was like spur of the moment release for the competition. Yeah, just to push that out a little bit more, we organized a video within like a week.
Yeah.
We like after because Wesley actually did that video for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He's amazing.
I shot like
for
a quarter of it as well, but like it was just so like last minute. Like it was like
Yeah.
holding up a light, like flashing it, and I was like trying to hold the camera still. It was, yeah.
Yeah, so he was like, we did that video in like we planned it within 5 days. He got it like we shot it on the 3rd day. He got it back on the 5th. Like it was like the quickest process.
That's so cool because that's the thing. When we had Wesley on, like his videos, his whole like everything
His
about him.
aesthetic is crazy.
Yeah, that's it. Like
Yeah.
he knows what he's doing. It
Yeah,
comes
he's
to, like
he's a
video
whole walking
editing.
aesthetic, that man.
That's it.
Yeah, he thinks, especially when it comes to his music, he thinks very visually as well.
Yeah.
So like
he does.
he's inspired by a lot of movies,
Yeah.
motion pictures.
I
That's
think
it, yeah.
that's something sick about the collective because everyone's got their own like source, you know. Everyone's got their own something about him. Wesley's just his own thing. There's also like us.
But that's it. You kind of have to be your own
flavors.
thing in a way.
You have to,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
And that's it, flavors. It's exactly it's flavors within that within the genre kind of thing. Because if you don't have your own sound, then you kind of just sound like
You
everyone
don't want
else.
to be a
almost.
carbon
Exactly.
copy of somebody
Exactly.
else's. Like, yeah.
I've actually
That's
heard too many
exactly it.
collectives though that all sound the same. Like it's like how we're all different, being something different to the thing.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly it. Because then it is like a collective. Then in a way. It's like because I only just found out about this like the last couple of months. But there's the 6K crew.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing. And like being the 6K crew from like it's just like a Perth thing. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it's
insane.
pretty cool that everyone just comes together and just works together and hangs out.
It's so crazy how unknown it is. It's all just sitting here underground and no one's touching it. You know.
That's it. But that's where like I really think in the next couple of years is going to blow up potentially. Because like as what Rach just told me, it's like the last couple of years have already been increasing.
Pretty crazy, yeah.
But then it's like now after COVID and stuff like that, it seems like it's getting like just huge in the scene.
Yeah, it just keeps going up. It's
I
interesting
think
to watch.
COVID was a good opportunity
Yeah.
because everybody's sitting at home, like they got nothing to do but listen to music, watch
Yeah.
movies,
Yeah.
or whatever. So like, I think that was like a really good opportunity.
That's good though, because instead of just sitting at home wasting time, it's actually like being productive and doing stuff. I was,
Well, I was also
so
inside
wasteful.
losing my mind making these music. But
It's like, oh, not another one.
Can we actually pull that music video clip up though? If that's all right.
Sorry, it's just not loading.
Oh, it's not loading.
oh, maybe don't pull it off his website. It's on YouTube as well.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Just look up Goonie Records. It should be on our channel.
But then, so how many other music video clips have you guys made?
So yeah, we did one for the
Stuff?
Chopper, that first video, that first song we're talking about that
Yeah,
we used on that EP.
Oh,
with,
yeah.
originally got everyone on. So that we did a video for that, and it's actually really cool. It's like a
Shot by Dylan Guy. Shout out Dylan Guy as well.
it's like a piss take of like those like gangster videos, but we've all got Nerf guns.
Okay.
And then I did another video with Lavelle for a song we dropped on his EP, and then this was the one for that Triple J thing for the push.
All right, here we go. This is sick already. This
Thanks,
is
man.
awesome. And so, where was it filmed?
Port Kennedy.
Port Kennedy.
Yeah, just in the storage units there.
That's
Tried one out.
awesome.
Wesley in the edit there, crazy too.
That logo for me.
Yeah.
Look
he
how
killed it.
gangster you look. It's so boss.
I hit that. Well, look to the show with Dean. She was lit, man.
Are we still having mic problems?
Fool it. I'ma just lose it. Yo, where you broke? Hey.
So yeah, all the Goonie boys in the back as well.
Yeah, I guess all the boys.
This is impressive. This is very impressive.
Thanks, man.
Dude, that was the shot there. He's flashing.
Yeah,
the
that's
light.
mine. So Wesley was. We didn't have a strobe, so Wesley just gone like this with a light, and I was just holding the camera as still as I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Hands on your band. Doing that really good actually. That strobe shot.
Holy crap, though! You can spit fast.
Yeah.
It's so quick.
You have to, man. The modern day, you know, rap. Gotta keep up. Holds the ashes.
Bruh.
No
Like,
point trying to be passive. I'm just pissing the grass and drive past it.
Yeah, and then we did, so like at the end of this video here was kind of like a preview of Beauty on the Cows, because this was before, so that was the album where we did. This is a preview of Arson,
It's a song
with Ducky.
Yeah,
okay.
it was cool because it's like on his new project, but it's also like I'm on the track, so it's like homage to them old things. So we just made like a hard one for all the homies that knew the sound, you know.
Yeah.
And really, you're just spitting out these beats in like a day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not even a day.
easily, yeah.
That's so impressive. So many DJs takes like 3 days, a week, a couple of weeks to try and spit out a house track, but then you spit out hip hop beats.
House and electric stuff is pretty hard to make. Like,
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
like,
There's
I've
a
made
lot
some.
of layers.
I've got some of that production like on my album. Like, I've tried to do, and those songs definitely do take ages. And like Daunt's got some production on our new tape we're coming with. That's you know, he's definitely put in that the EDM aspect to it, and you can just tell how much more time it takes in that production. Layers and layers and layers.
Yeah, just like the creation behind it kind of thing. Can we pull up any more videos? That's awesome though. Like,
Shop one.
Yeah, Chopper's the one that we joined Goonie Records through. So that's the one we were talking about earlier. Yeah, it's like did a piss take of like some gangster videos, but with choppers and Nerf guns.
You see all those kind of like gangs with their like, blowing out the guns.
And they're all just like, you know, those videos are like rap videos. And they all like got guns
They're
and
always
stuff.
fake. They're actually fake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
so we
now
were
these
trying
ones
to-
are definitely
yeah,
fake.
We were definitely trying to exaggerate the fact that this was fake. So yeah, we just got a bunch of Nerf guns and like driving around Rockingham all day, just doing this kind of.
Because I think a lot of people were trying to. We're getting a lot of comments like, you know, oh, why like you rapping about guns when you're like 15 and like 19 and all this, and we're like, okay, well, we'll show you, like, it's really just for fun, like.
Yeah, it's like it's not meant to be taken seriously. It's just it's.
We actually came up with the idea for our EP name, and that kind of really represented what we were trying to do. And it's Paradox, because it's like, you know, our private own world we can go to and just make music, you know. So that's kind of what we're trying to represent in this.
that's awesome though, because that's the thing as well. Is like you're not signed to some sort of big label or anything like that, so you don't really their bitch in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's
Even
the
if we did, we'd still want to stay in this. Like,
No, exactly though, because that's when you got your own sound, your own creation kind of thing. But when you actually like, you know, not so much, you know, say people like Flume or anything, but I've told stories in the past actually where I've known some guys that like got signed to like Mad Decent, Diplo's label, and it's like they have to make XYZ within that box kind of thing. It has to fit the Mad Decent label in a way,
exactly.
which makes sense though, because it's his label, so he can choose how it's supposed to sound or this or that or whatever the marketing team says. But, but when you guys actually like, you know, doing this kind of stuff, you're on your way and up.
And it's good because we're not obligated to have any sort of like
Exactly.
The freedom is.
the freedom is what birthed what we made already, so it's perfect.
That's it. And it's just to be yourselves and just have your own thing in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we actually, if you run it, we actually got lots of like homages to other films at the start and stuff. Like, it's really,
Yeah.
Let's roll it.
yeah, it's rolling. So where did the name come from? And like,
Chopper?
oh, Chopper Reed. No?
You guys know Chopper Reed?
I know the Chopper Reed, like the Australian. Yeah. No, but I guess you could say that, but a chopper's a gun in like.
Chopper's gun. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Draco.
Oh man, your hair was so short.
Yeah, my hair was short as.
I don't know if you can like see the reference at all.
Yeah, well, this reference you'll see it. It's in Tarantino thing.
Oh yeah, Tarantino. Yeah.
Wesley looks so smug.
Look at the boat. He's like scratching.
Yeah, I think we just call it chopper because of the hook and also like.
Because like if you hear it like.
Beam hole. Cause I sit there lean.
I record.
That's sick.
Yeah. So yeah, I recorded this song. Like I recorded this hook when I was 13 at my verse.
Really?
This chorus
and he was gonna throw it away until I was like, nah, man, we gotta get on this and we gotta do this.
So I was 13 when I recorded this hook and verse.
Like you gonna murder gang cookers, just like a main cooker bang. Had a cooker bang. Can I kill these ops just to entertain? Like,
It's impressive.
Add this faster here. Yeah, that's 13-year-old Kayps for you. LJ.
Yeah, we robbed this man's. Oh yeah, then we hired out this hotel and we just like filled it with lollies and cordial, and then poured it all up and ate it.
Yeah, so the kind of joke with that is like, obviously I'm not old enough to have alcohol.
Yeah,
so
like drugs. Yeah.
like all these lollies.
Yeah, all these lollies. And actually, I poured a bunch of like, what's that stuff that crackles in your mouth?
That's a sherbet.
Yeah, and I poured it in my mouth and it was so bad, and no one ever talks about it, so I always want to shout it out for a sec. Wait, it's coming up right after this. Oh man, that was so much in the back of my throat, and I was coughing up in the sink.
That's so good though. That's like, as you guys said, it's like, you know, it's not supposed to be like actual guns or anything like that, but it's like it's a play on that scene.
Yeah, that's
which
what
is awesome though.
That's what I wanted to do. Yeah.
I even got the gun effects.
The gun effects are so nice, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Nathan Simic.
Yeah, Nathan Simic in that one. And then Wesley's gonna beat up this guy, so we have to hold him back, bro. Oh yeah, that was supposed to be like, you know that shot of what was it, Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
All the guns around her. Maybe it's true.
Wesley killed this, man.
I see him running me down.
Wesley actually looks like Jesus.
I get the red Santo.
He really does, doesn't he?
It was a close damn call. I should probably shine the way I'm carrying this pressure. This is the guy from Valley Boys who got on there.
Shout out SA Sam.
So he wasn't part of the Goonie Boys, so we made him like the enemy in this. So he's sniping us.
Yeah, I get shot up here, man.
Yeah, I know, Mary all gets shot, bro. He takes us all out, bro. He's a killer. He takes out Wesley first, doesn't he?
So yeah, it's like,
Wesley's down, boy.
Oh, this is so cool.
It's so perfect because the hotel, we had the elevator, so it was all kind of worked out. Pussy on me like a pharaoh.
acting was nice, bro.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
But all of this is just, this is amazing. Like,
Thanks, man.
it's
Thanks,
like
man.
it's a vision basically. Like, you know, like
Definitely.
like this is create. Like, you know, this is.
I need an
Oh yeah, and then
this, bro.
man's leaked Lavelle's number right here. Ready?
Did I actually?
Yeah, man's leaked it. Ready?
Bro, so everybody call that number.
Everyone has been calling. Everyone has been calling, bro. It's funny as fuck.
That's in the storage units again.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Laid out. That they head be a punt. I'll be laying
Shout
up
out Nas
there.
as well. In the
Yeah, Nas sat there for that long. So the nuisance video that we showed before was actually supposed to be off of this. So the same guy in the bag was the guy we threw in the back of the car.
Yeah.
All about it.
That's fucking
And
sick.
if you're
Yeah.
talking, I'ma listen. That's a dick to circumcision trimming. Baby, you ain't got no pedal in it. I like that. The last bar he says is like, "What's a chopper if you never get it?" It's like, what is it if you never get it? So we got the Nerf guns.
Yeah. So how long did it take you guys to film this and everything?
It's a day, yeah, a day.
Just one day.
Yeah.
No way.
But obviously the editing took a fair while, and obviously the VFX and everything.
Lots of shots, and like, especially because it's like a 5-minute song, like a lot of verses. But yeah, definitely lots of shots and stuff. So
Yeah.
editing would have taken ages. Like I don't blame him.
But see, that's the thing that it's just like, you know, like that's visionary in a way. It's like you can actually look back on that and then like just keep improving on that and just see, you know, where you go. Because like companies would look at that and be like, yeah, well, they know what they're doing. Like that's impressive, kind of thing. Like, in a way, that's hectic.
Thanks,
yeah, dude. Honestly, like that's really, really cool stuff.
Thanks, bro.
Because that's the thing. Like I've met so many artists and producers and stuff like that. They're just like, you know, they just make their music and just put it on Spotify or just on SoundCloud this and that. But you guys got a vision behind it, kind of thing.
We're having fun doing it.
That's
as well.
it.
Like,
It just feels like what we were doing at home, but like now on a bigger scale. And we're actually, I think the first time I went to something and actually performed, I was like, whoa, this is like something I was doing in my bedroom for years and years. And now it's actually a physical thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like that on a bigger scale now. Like
But the thing is as well, it's like, you know, in 20 years or if you look back and watch that video and be like, oh, the memories.
The memories, yeah.
Like, how
But
good
that's
that
another thing I
was.
want to do. Like, right now, my goal is just to put out enough music that I can look back on it when I'm older and be like, damn, I really did that. And like, I made everything I wanted to make, you know?
Yeah.
So.
What was that?
That was nothing.
That was nothing. Nothing.
Slovakia?
Yeah. So then with that as well, so like, where do you guys want to like? Because I mean, you guys are still so young. I mean, I'm 28. I'm the older, you know. The
I'm sorry for saying that. I'm sorry for saying
I'm the
that.
guy getting
I'm
ancient.
sorry, you're not old.
Yeah.
You're still in your 20s.
Yeah, kinda. Next year at the end of the year, I'm 30, which is
I
bullshit.
don't even think about that.
Oh, I know, but it's coming up. It's getting there. It's
coming.
But like, where do you guys want to like take all this? Because it's all for fun and stuff like that. But with material like that, you guys will get picked up. Surely you'll get picked up. Like,
are we allowed to
but
I don't know how much we're allowed to say, but definitely after like all the stuff we've been doing, we've been hit up by quite a few people. So we do want to like see a life in music, and we do put out so much content, and like there's still so much coming. There's something is going to happen of it, but I think the fun comes off of like the genre and just the style and like just the fact that we've been doing it for so long at home, and so it just kind of feels natural, you know.
that's it. It's just the journey kind of thing.
We definitely take it more serious, like since we joined Goonie last November. So yeah, so this last year has just been a journey of that, just taking it more seriously and stepping it up.
And we've never stopped having fun with it.
No,
We're not like pushing ourselves to the point where.
Sometimes I'll be like, I won't make a beat today, and I'll still make a beat that day.
Yeah. It's also just like an outlet and kind of therapy for us.
Yeah, for sure.
Just kind of putting how like what we're.
Yeah.
That's really good though. That is really good because like having that being able to just like, you know, I do something similar and like I'll make DJ mixes, and if I'm feeling down, like I record every single mix everywhere I play, right? So I've got like 750 uploaded or whatever, right?
Sick.
But the thing is with that is that when I get really down in the dumps or something's really like being traumatic in my life or whatever, I'll literally just throw it into my music and I'll actually like try and find, you know, like ambient tracks or this or that and try and tell a story through my music. But even though it's like an hour long mix or whatever.
Yeah.
So when you guys actually writing your beats and actually writing your lyrics, it's like,
That's so weird. So many people actually ask us, like, because I like how you just knew we wrote our lyrics, because so many people come up to us and they'll be like, so who writes the lyrics? It's
really?
like, bro,
Yeah, it's
I get that
crazy.
so
Really?
much.
People
I get
actually
that
do
so
that?
much. And I'm like, do you really think like we don't put any effort into this? Like we do everything here.
that's hectic though. People
Yeah.
would even ask that. Surely they'd be able to like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
I
nuts.
think a lot of teachers at school tell me that as well. Like,
Yeah.
oh, who's writing your lyrics? So surely you can't be thinking.
Yeah. I get that heaps. People always like,
Yeah.
well, how do you make the hooks match the verses so good? It's like, well, because I just made it like that.
yeah.
It's just how songs work, dude.
But that's basically, you know, it's poetry kind of thing. You guys are technically like, you know, modern day poets. Like,
I nearly failed English.
yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, nearly failed English, but then look at that though. Like,
Yeah.
like, you know, there's
Yeah.
different things to English. You might not be
Yeah.
able to spell well, but like you can put words together and like rhyme. That's still pretty good
I can
English.
spell. I can spell.
Okay, you can spell, yeah.
Vel cannot.
So, so what are some of your favorite tracks then that you have released? Well, that's a big question to ask, right?
Wow.
What about you,
Did I
Kayps?
say play over your line?
Oh, he's talking about 2017 tracks. Don't listen to this guy.
Oh, but that play over. Nah.
Is that on Spotify as well, or
Yes,
SoundCloud?
Play
Oh,
that.
Yeah, can we play that?
Play Rover.
I was in year 11, man. This is so mean.
Play Rover by Lil Ducky and Rex up next. That shit is actual.
Yeah, that was my friend I used to work with in high school on the same thing. But
Scotty.
Shout out to Scotty.
I'd say my favorite song I've ever made is probably "Exercise Me." I think, just because I made the production, just like hell, like just me. I think I feel like that beat is just like so representative of me. But yeah, this is me in 2017. But I was trying to make like SoundCloud pop hits at the time.
SoundCloud pop hits, you say?
Yeah, like some like catchy, because I was kind of going up at the time.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
catchy SoundCloud stuff.
It's pretty banging. I'm still just baffled that you make these beats in a day and just pump them out, kind of thing. Like,
Oh, it's so much fun.
that's nuts. Like, it's so quick, so easy. Like, it's just
Yeah.
experience and knowing what you're doing, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I think like if you make enough beats, it just becomes like your workflow becomes so quick, and yeah, it just works.
And then it's like, how many like, not so much like, you know, not failed like attempts, but like, you know how like, say like, I know a guy, a drum and bass artist, right? And he's got like 3 albums out or whatever, right? But he's got like 200 where it's like they never really made the cut kind of thing. If you get what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know how many songs I've made the cut. I don't know. Probably countless thousands.
do you ever go back and then try and fix them up? Or?
I actually have an idea for my birthday next year. I want to drop like a project with like just all my favorite tracks on it that I've just thrown away.
Okay.
Just for my 21st, which is next year.
Alright.
Because yeah, I just feel like there's so much stuff that I'd never, not even songs that I wouldn't release, just wouldn't fit on any projects that I've done, or wouldn't like fit the sound that I was doing at the time. And then yeah, I'd definitely chuck them on something. But there's so much throwaways we have, man. Like especially for this new project that we're doing at the moment, we probably made like 20 songs for that. And we cut it down to like 8.
Really?
Yeah, but it happens all the time. Like we throw out.
There's originally because like there's 8 songs on the project that's coming out. We originally wrote it up to have, I think it was 16.
Yeah, I think it was 16.
16 tracks.
Close to 20, but we made about 20.
Yeah, and then like we just chopped it in half, and because like, yeah, we had other ideas for it.
So then, like with some of the EPs, can we pull them back up again on Spotify? Demo?
Yeah, so Paradox is the one we put out last year, and yeah, I don't know how long we were working on that, because like we'd been talking about making an EP. Like
Since we started working together.
yeah, so like we would always talked about putting it together. So I think like the first song we already had was Chopper, because that then
Oh, don't know why I just played something else. That's older Ducky. That's like like 2016 Ducky. We don't play that.
so yeah, I think. Oh yeah, man. And he's like, yeah, this. So like, we just kind of put it all together then, like. And then we just.
That's just so
There was
hectic
really
though.
not much that went into it.
I'm just blown away that it's like you guys have so much material out there.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't take long at all to spit the material out either. Like,
Trap-
Yeah.
I don't want to be mean to any other artist that does trap, but it's kind of an easy genre.
Yeah.
yeah, is that right?
Yeah, I definitely agree, because it's like you can see a lot of similarities in each other, like material. If you talk about like all the drum patterns are the same, all the melodies are in the same scales or in minor scale. It's like
it's all about what you as a person bring to that. I feel like in trap, like I feel like it's what flavor you're gonna put on top of what the original like genre is, because it's all a lot of people do think just trap sounds the same. It's all like the hi-hats and the you know, and the loud bass. So
Well, see, that's like, you know, that's like even with house music in a way. That's why I've always thought like house
Everything's
music,
all-
drum and bass, and techno. That's it, because it's always like, you know, house music is like usually between 125 and 132 BPM. It doesn't change that much in a way.
yeah, exactly.
But then like similar thing with trap, because trap's like 110, isn't it?
Oh, not with ours.
No?
Ours
Ours
like
goes from like 140 to can go up to
180.
Really?
Yeah. I have a track that's like 200. Actually, I have one that's 195 as well.
Can we put one of those on as well?
Put on
Industries.
wait, which one?
All Industries.
No, Blonde Street's pretty quick, but I was thinking Arrest Me.
Oh yeah, face. Play it.
Yeah, Arrest Me's 125.
Okay.
Yeah,
How quick is that?
so yeah.
kinda
From that
like-
same punk trap kind of area that I was talking about before, with all these pioneers I was talking about, they kind of started mixing drum and bass aspects into the like to the trap genre. So yeah, I tried to like make a beat kind of like that. So it's got those like kind of like steppy drums with drums, and then yeah, just kind of put that on the trap hi hats and same type of bass, and
What's it called?
it's called Arrest Me.
Oh, this one's.
It's on one of my projects called a Moshpit's Melody.
Where do you get your names for the tracks as well from?
Usually what the track's about, or like a word in the track, but also like
Yeah.
I don't know, like anxiety. Like we're talking about I get anxious when I see, like getting anxious when you see a girl. So anxiety, which is kind of like the name
Okay.
Suits the track.
Yeah, yeah.
It's hard with trap. Like a lot of things can be kind of loose, you know, the names. So
Okay. Bad to play.
You could like,
Yeah, it's
like the sound just so like,
yeah, so it's got that like drum and bass step to it.
Damn.
that's crazy.
That's sick. Like with the sub, that would just thump.
Yeah, it
Like-
does. It goes great live. Yeah.
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 Like it's just like I tried producing for so long, and then there's just so much music you guys come out. Like
Yeah.
you're probably like one of the out of doing the whole podcast. I think you guys are like the only artists I've seen with this amount of music released.
Yeah.
Well,
kind of
thank
thing.
you.
Like that's
Appreciate that.
because
Yeah,
like I've
actually,
had a
we
few where it's like albums or it's a couple of EPs, but it's like there's just so much material here.
Yeah, if you want to dig, like jump into it, anyone can. You know, like I feel like that's what I like about having a big catalog. You know, like one project, you go to the next one. No, then we go to the next one. You've got countless singles. Top of
But
that.
that's exactly it, and that's how you get discovered as well. You just keep spitting stuff out, and eventually someone will be like, "That's dope," and then they'll find the rest of like, "Oh my god!"
I
Like,
think what the scene did to me, like before I was just putting out for consistency, and then I kind of had to push the quality because I was like, everyone else in here's got this quality, so I needed to push that up. So it kind of balanced out. But then, yeah, we just always put out stuff. Like it was almost like every Friday, it was like, oh, it's a Friday, we might as well drop something. It's pretty good.
Yeah. And also, when we first came onto the scene, we got a lot of criticism for like our mixes.
Yeah,
From
just because
a
it was really
lot-
distorted and
like-
loud, and like everyone was getting their professional studio mix paid for hundreds of dollars, and we were just at home.
We're just doing it in our bedroom, but like, I think it just goes to show like it doesn't matter. Like it's good music doesn't have to have like this one way going about
Yeah,
it.
that's
So it's
exactly
like-
it.
Yeah, something I like learned ages ago that I followed onto this is like if you know the rules, you can break the rules. You know, so
That's
like
it.
I've been producing for a bit, and like I know music, I know how it should sound, I know what a clear mix sounds like. But I think if you know those rules, and then you can break it enough to make your own sound. So yeah,
But
when
that-
we like just started chucking these soft clippers on and compressing everything, everyone was freaking out, but it worked out.
No, but that's perfect way of putting it though, because that's like what I said earlier on. It's like you just don't want to be inside the box.
Yeah,
you want to reinvent the box kind
There's
of
no
thing.
rules to it, so
And that's the thing with music as well, because music's subjective. Music can be anything, and it's just like as long as you just kind of like create your own sound or just go your own direction with it, you know, people catch on to it.
So true.
And like when you guys go and play like sets and stuff like that, do people ever like shout out lyrics or anything
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
That's-
oh yeah, at the last show I did, the auto tune box that we had actually broke, so I literally just got the crowd to sing
Sing it,
that
yeah.
for me.
That would have been amazing.
That's when I was trying to figure out that auto-tune box. And the last song, like I'd been changing the key the whole time. And I couldn't get that last key. It wasn't working. So then we just let the crowd sing
The,
it.
the crowd
That's
just
so
sung it back
good.
to me.
Yeah.
It's like it's just different.
That would have been so
Yeah.
cool, right? Standing on stage and just like, yeah, this is my track.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
that.
Hey, it feels crazy. It feels crazy.
Yeah, it's just a heartwarming experience, right?
Yeah.
Because then, like, you know, for me, like, when I go out and about and DJ, I love it when, you know, families or, like, you know, get couples come up to me and it's like, oh, we got married to this song, or like, you know, like, oh, like, you know, we just danced, or thank you so much for the music and this and
Yeah.
that. But when they're actually singing out your lyrics
Yeah.
and everyone's into the mosh kind of thing,
Yeah.
So
it's
beautiful.
completely different, right?
For sure.
That was the best part about DJing. If you played someone's request and just sing them, like they run out. Yes, this is the one I requested. And that's
That's
just
it.
so good. Like it's like making their day, you know.
Yeah, that's it. But it's like, it's almost completely different when it's like you're actually standing on stage like, oh shit, auto-tune box isn't working. Oi, everyone.
yeah.
Is that how it was kind
It
of
was
thing?
actually
Yeah.
incredible. It actually showed how much of a cult fan base is, and I love everyone that supports us
Yeah.
because it's just insane.
But that's what's so good though.
Even like
'cause,
looking at and seeing some people that I've never met in my life.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly.
just- and they're screaming it word for word. It's like,
That same show, someone came up and started singing like my lyrics in my ear, and I was like,
Yeah.
"This is insane!" Like, I don't even know any of these people.
That's it, right? It's like you don't even know them, but you're like, okay, they've obviously listened to my music. Like, it's pretty cool. Right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, what are some of the tracks do you reckon that people sing out to the most? Like,
That one that they sung was "Come Through," which is his like
yeah, some
acoustic
Yeah,
singing
the
song.
one that everybody sings is "Come Through." That's like more of an acoustic kind of
Yeah.
song.
yep.
I put out.
There's another singy one that I have as post where everyone sings. So I think it's just like those like singy ones people like.
When you have those memorable melodies, it becomes so much more easy
Yeah.
to like to sing if you're a fan or in the audience. So I
That's
think,
something about the fast flows and the like lyrics as well, because like you don't have to know the lyrics of like Chopper or those other ones that we do, because you just don't know that. You know?
That's it.
As long as you know that kind of rhythm, that you got
so
it.
like nobody has to know the verses, as long as like everybody knows that I got a chopper
With a beam, oh yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
like,
And they
it's
just like
kinda
for the
that.
verses, they can just go. Yeah,
That's so cool.
yeah, it's good. Yeah, and they can do a few yars and stuff. It's cool. It's good. I think another thing about hip hop that I really like with performing is that like everyone can come up with you and kind of be hype man, and you have your features up
because
there.
that
as well.
kind of 6K rap community, it's like, especially Lavelle's event Chip Sandwich, towards the end we could like everybody was jumping on stage to turn up. It wasn't even like a show anymore, it's like a party.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's just there to have fun. We all know each other, we're all there just to,
And if you don't know them, by the end of the event you'll know them. It's just such a tight like friendly community, especially for hip hop. It's not no one expected.
Yeah, that's it. Like I said earlier, like I was just baffled when I found out how big it is in Perth, and it's just like everyone's just like buddies with everyone in a way.
Yeah,
It's just a family kind of thing.
Yeah, it's
Definitely.
crazy.
But that's exactly it. Like just like what you said before, Kayps, where you know when people get up on stage or when it just becomes, it feels like a party. That's when it's like it's the best kind of thing. Like just any event, because then it's like it's not so much like, oh, we paid $20 for this, it better be good. It's just like, no, this is going off. Let's just get into it. Like,
There was a wall of death actually that same show.
really had a wall of death.
Yeah, that same show. That was Beauty and the Chaos.
yeah.
Yeah, Beauty and the Chaos.
No
It's at
way, it's
Mojo's.
gonna be a war, definitely all ages.
No, yeah, it was Beauty and the Chaos.
I was about to say like what?
It was Mojo's. It was Mojo's. Yeah. Yeah, and
That's
it's got
hectic.
everyone to split and just run into each other.
Really?
Yeah, it was good.
does
In Mojo's.
Does anyone ever get hurt from that or anything? Or?
Not yet. Not yet. I haven't seen any serious
Not yet, and
injuries.
yes. So we
I
got
haven't seen
two
any
answers,
serious
like-
injuries.
Okay.
Because I get in there and start throwing a few hands and no one gets really that hurt. I've been hit in the face a few times.
Yeah, but it's
But
not
yeah,
like black eye or
no,
black nose.
Remember at Chip Sandwich?
Oh, someone got stabbed or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was something like that.
Really?
That was for someone else's set.
Yeah,
Wasn't ours.
somebody got their tooth knocked out and like,
Yeah.
Shit.
yeah, somebody was throwing glass.
Wait, just pull that back up, Damo. Just quickly. So what was this? This is the event
This
for
was
it.
the event for when they had the wall of death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
September 2nd, that's what it was.
Looks
Yeah.
so professional though, and everything.
Yeah, Wesley actually did all the graphics for that as well.
Sweet.
It's perfect because he's in the collective. It's just perfect to get everything done. But,
Yeah, so this is the acoustic song that everybody was
Singing,
like,
yeah.
singing to.
Hey, this shit's so catchy. Like I don't blame him.
So this is that next track, right?
Yeah.
This is that one that
Yeah, the acoustic one that you were saying. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
As I said, I'm blown away by all of this, honestly.
Yeah,
Like, I didn't
it's-
expect like you guys to have so much material.
Thank
And
you.
we're all
Yeah.
fairly diverse as well. With like, what we
Yeah,
do.
I was saying that before. Yeah, everyone's got their own flavor. Yeah, no, lots of material and like just so much more coming. It's pretty crazy. I think just because we had so much before, and then like the kind of rejuvenation of the scene when everyone's kind of just got more involved in it. I think when we only joined in November, but just seeing it kind of explode back. I don't know if it was COVID or what it was, but it just kind of seemed to be like come back to life.
Yeah.
I watched it kind of come back to life, and then just so inspiring, so motivating after doing shows that you have to make more content.
Well, it's just gonna be so interesting to see what happens in the next couple of years and see how much
Sure.
bigger it gets and stuff like that.
It's insane how big it is already. Like I'm telling my friends about all these other rappers in the scene, like how what do you like this type of music? Oh, there's someone who does that. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, you like this? There's someone else who does this. Like it's so many people that if you like something, it gets in there. You know.
That's like it's Perth has always been like a drum and bass community, and then also a bit of like we're in a I always say this to DJs and stuff, but we're in a bubble. And when I say we're in a bubble, it's like you go to pubs and bars and stuff, and you always still like. Can you turn it down a little bit, Damo? Sorry. It's just sorry about that. So yeah, it's like you still hear Flow Rider Low and all this the classics and stuff like that. But then it's like with stuff like this, it's just like. Because I always thought it was just Butterfly 73 is the place to go and hear this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But then it's like wraparound sound from last week, and they actually have like a full on dedicated night, and like then like you have the stuff at the YMCA, and you have all this like mojos as well. It's just like
we got his places, Rosemount, Jack Rabbits, anywhere we can get in.
The Bird.
The Bird, we've done the Bird. A few
really
times,
the
yeah.
Bird would have been amazing. I
Yeah, it was
reckon.
cool. It was
Because it's such an intimate little place, that area. Like,
Yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, I
I
think-
really like their smokers area too.
Yeah.
Man, they got
The
Such a
thing with
vibe.
Bird now is that they're starting to
Yeah,
Really?
that's kind of the problem about the rap shows because it's some of them are so turned up that some people will have rap shows and then never want them again.
Really?
And so everyone wants to smoke weed in the smokers area.
Yeah, but that's like everywhere though.
Yeah, but rappers are pretty bad for it. And I don't know if it's just notorious as well because it's also like I know so many venues we've hit up before and been like, oh yeah, we want to do a rap show here, and they're like, no way.
Really?
Yeah. So.
See, I've heard something similar about the Afrobeat community. Have you
Yeah,
guys-
well, that'll probably be weird as well.
yeah, yeah, but I just got told it was just like apparently fights were breaking out and stuff like that. But then it's like the promoter actually went on Facebook and like, no, that's not happening. It's just like a prejudice against the event or
It's
something.
the same with rap.
That's so bad though.
Yeah,
I know.
Especially drill as well. Like, there's
Yeah.
so much. There's like a really big stigma kind of.
And right now, there's a really big. I don't know because drill's huge right now. It's like probably the biggest trap.
Drill?
Like subgenre of trap. It's called drill.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard like like have you seen the state of her body? Mad.
No.
Okay. So
Have you heard like Pop Smoke?
Yeah, a little bit of pop.
Yeah, it's Pop Smoke. Like his music.
So like
Okay.
with the hi hats like that.
The high and yeah, it's just a
Okay.
little bit off. It's like got a bit more like a swing than
yeah.
trap.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's like probably the biggest. That
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
he was
Wait,
definitely one of the pioneers of the sound.
Really, he's passed
Yeah,
away.
he did
Yeah.
pass away. Yeah, he got shot after
Home invasion.
a home invasion. Yeah, at a party.
No way.
Yeah, but
I was
he-
getting requests of this dude all of beginning of this year and last year.
Yeah, well, that's because he passed away. Yep.
Is that why?
He passed away last year, yeah.
No
So,
way.
yeah, but he pioneered the sound of drill for the US, but then the UK has got it huge at the moment. And yeah, so that
UK's been doing drill. Since
been
like
doing drill.
2015.
But then also
Really?
drill started with like Chief Keef and like Waka Flocka and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's been around for a
Bloody
minute.
Waka Flocka.
Yeah, yeah.
Waka Flocka.
Flocka.
That's it.
Yeah,
I got holes in the paint or whatever it is.
yeah, that's it, bro. Yeah, so there's actually because it's like one of the biggest like subgenres of trap right now. There's a huge like youth, I don't know, like would you say scene for it right now? So there's like people like Varsung. He's 14,
bro,
and
that's little bro, man. That's my homie.
and like K's put him on originally, but like. Dude, him and all his friends like are all trying to do some drill stuff right now, and they're obviously just gonna get the same prejudice that all these other drill people are having because it's quite like a gangster. It's got a kind of stigma behind it.
Yeah.
So
So when you say gangster, it's kind of like advocating the.
I think
wrong
drill
thing.
in the word means to like kill people in the street. Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay.
So it kind of came off gangster music, and then
Yeah.
so that's because it's got that kind of background and like persona to it. People are putting that to it, and all these young ones that want to perform are gonna get that. I just know it. So
Yeah.
it sucks. It does suck. Yeah.
That's
I
what.
think
Well,
the
sorry,
best,
guys. Yeah.
oh, sorry, the best venue for drill is probably Jack Rabbits because like
Drip and drill.
they are so open to so many different types of music. Like Carlo, who's a part of Go 6K, he put on probably one of the most successful drill events in Perth.
Was it called drip or drill? Drip and
Yeah,
drill.
Drip and drill.
Yeah.
Like,
Drip
it's
and
like-
drill. Okay.
It's just he got a bunch of like young drill artists, put them on a show with like some bigger kind of trap artists, combine them together so they can like showcase younger up and coming.
They're doing that right now with
artists.
Shadow. Do you know Shadow, the rapper Shadow?
It rings a bell.
Pretty big in Perth, and they're
Okay.
doing that right now. They're putting a bunch of the trap guys on that and doing another show at Jack Rabbits with him. So yeah,
Juice.
it's good. It's good. Yeah, Blood Juice is doing that one. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, so
that's definitely a good idea because then like someone big can pull everyone else up.
That's it, and it's all about lending a helping hand, in my opinion.
It is, yeah.
Like that's the thing with the scene with
Shout out
just
Cancel
music
and
in
that.
general and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's just like when you know someone in the industry that's already stapled in the industry, and they're willing to try and help the newcomers out and wade through and actually go, yeah, you've got talent, come hang out.
Yeah.
That's how you get opportunities because
Yeah.
the thing is I always got told when I first started DJing, it's like you got to go to the events, you got to hang out, and then you got to try and meet people. But I find it's like you meet someone at that event, and then you just follow them around to wherever other events they go. You don't always go to the same place unless you really want to play at that one place.
Yeah.
But you got to go and be a part of the scene though.
Yeah, you do.
And that's being a part of the scene. It's so small as it is in Perth because everything's small in Perth.
Yeah.
You know, they've got a population of 3 million kind of thing.
You got to understand that culture, to
That's
be able to
it.
get into it. You got to understand what's there.
Like the thing that's in at the moment kind of thing.
And also what's missing. I think once we saw the scene,
2
we're
million, sorry. That's in 2016.
once we're in the scene, we could kind of see what was missing. We're like, yeah, this is good to what we're doing. So. You need to be in it to be in it.
That's exactly it. And the thing is that I always find so fascinating as well. It's like when the kids graduate from high school and get into uni and stuff like that.
Yeah, true.
Then it's,
You compare that to London and New York.
Yeah.
That's legit cities, and that's where these hip hop scenes are massive in these.
Yeah, they are.
I just find it
Those
just.
go like nearly 9 million each. So.
Yeah, and plus Perth is so isolated from
That's
the rest
it.
of the country as well. So like, you find that there's definitely more of like a hip hop scene over in Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane rather than, well, like more of a known scene.
See, this is what I've. Well, sorry, you go. You go.
Oh, yeah, you
I was just gonna quickly say, one thing I've always said to guests and stuff like that is if you make it big in Perth and then you go over to the East Coast, then it's like, you know, it's almost like Cali and like Cali and New York or whatever, the hip hop.
Yeah.
And the thing is like, you know, if you make it in Perth, then you go and apply for gigs or you try and meet up with people over in Melbourne and stuff like that, then it's like they'll be like, no, you're from the West Coast, you got all these followers, you got all this this influence, of course you can have a gig. But if you go over there and just try and start again, you start at the bottom of the ladder in a way.
Exactly.
And it's like, we're so lucky to live in a place like this.
Yeah.
So lucky.
I like how intertwined it is as well, because you kind of know everyone. And everyone knows everyone. But it's got its up and downs.
Yeah. You just got to watch out for toxicity. Well, are you going to say anything?
Oh, I was just gonna say like, it's kind of a shame because some of the Perth artists that have gone over that thing, they have really only gone for themselves. You know, they don't really like, once they get to that point, it's just, okay, I'm here now. See how far I can. Okay, let's shine a bit of light on them so we can still have a chance. So I think that's kind of
people who is going to still believe in the same when they go or they're not.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that because like I was still having this discussion with my brother the other day, but some people just can like, I want to say majority, but you can't say majority, but a lot of people are selfish almost in today's day and age.
People think you have to be, I think, to get like to the top. They think you have to kind of push off the offers and everything, but you don't. You can pull everyone up with you. Exactly.
That's exactly it. Pull up everyone with you. Like if you just go out for yourself and your own like goal and stuff like that, and you don't really help anyone else out, eventually people figure that out.
Yeah.
And then when they figure that out, it's like, no, he doesn't give a shit about anyone. It's but himself. Then they're like, all right, see you later. And they kind of disappear from the scene, kind of, depending on how big they get.
I think that's what Goonie's trying to do, because we kind of made it, and like Callum based it off like we're all talented outcasts. So he kind of wanted like us to be like that main core, but then we're helping so many other people in the scene that I feel like it's kind of like not even just a collective, it's more like just a
family.
Rising of boats.
Rising
of boats. All boats are rising.
Exactly. Exactly, it's the where that front ship just pulling over.
Front ship, bro.
Leading ship. I've never heard of this before.
Boats.
Yeah.
Damn.
Even now as well, because like
that's it. That's exactly what it says in that first line.
Even now there's an artist called Echo Atari. She's sick. She's from over east, and like even we're starting to help her. So we're still like, she's got like her fan base. We're pushing it in WA as well as her.
Yeah. But that's amazing. That's really good to do stuff like that.
Yeah, I like that the collective is pulling everyone up, not just like kind of, because I hate when like a collective does that, where they'll be like, oh, this is us, and if you don't fuck with us, then you're not with us, you know. And we're in this little group, and like if you want to be any part of a group, you can fuck off, you know. So yeah, we're kind of like just letting everyone chill with us, and how it should be.
It's just pushing in the right direction for just positivity, just like letting everyone and anyone be a part of it and hang out. Because even if you like, you know, it's like me and Damo are a part of like not a little collective, but like we're a part of this little group called Soon, and they're amazing. They're really, really good guys to hang out with and stuff, and they just throw parties and stuff, and like raves and warehouse parties and all this other stuff. But we want to get more and more involved, and they're open arms, and it's the way everything should be. And when it comes to events and groups and the whole lot, because it's like how can you actually like?
Have you always done electric music here?
Yeah.
Do you remember Command Q?
Yeah, Command Q.
Here's my drum teacher in school.
No way.
Same school we went to.
Okay.
Drum teacher, yeah.
I actually mentioned him quite a bit on the podcast as well. And
that's I heard you mention him, I think.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, and then Command Q, and they did this, and then they got
it was so unfortunate. I was
Yeah.
I got to hang out with them downstairs at Capitol once, and I actually I found out that they can't quote me on it because like now he might be watching, but from memory though, it's like they got signed on to Mad Decent or a massive label. Like Diplo came to Perth and played one of their songs.
Was it Mad Decent?
It was someone, I can't remember, but they flew to LA or something like that.
I can't remember who it was, but yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah, they flew to LA, and then apparently when they went to LA, it's like, okay, you get 2 gigs a month, and you have to survive off X amount of dollars,
Yeah.
and it's like,
So it was like, here, you move, and then you must start your life here.
that's it. Start your life here,
Yeah.
not at the bottom of the chain, but in that chain.
And
kind of
they had a good buzz in Perth too.
yeah, they were huge in Perth, and then they came back, and everyone still wanted to party and hang out and do this and do that.
Yeah.
But then they split up, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, you would have never met him because he did all that before you came to school. But yeah, he was my drum teacher. And I remember just like talking to him about production, just being like, dude, you're really doing this. Like, what the hell? So yeah, such a cool influence to have, like, for especially like our sound. You know, like a half electronic, half trap.
So what type of like VSTs and stuff are you like?
I'm all stock plugins. I never bought a plugin. No.
Really? No way. So you didn't even have Serum or
No,
Nexus?
I don't have anything.
No, that's
I
so
had a cracked
cool.
version of Nexus like in high school, and
Yeah.
then that's it.
I can't believe
I think I
this.
had a
though.
cracked version of Atmosphere at one point, but then yeah, I don't know. I just kind of been like, oh, I don't really need that. I just use like Citrus.
Yeah.
And,
just know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's so
Yeah,
cool,
everything
though.
that comes stock with FL. I've also bought a few free ones. Like I had to buy OTT. A few
Harmer's
things
really
like that.
good. I liked Harmer.
Yeah, Harmer's good. Harmer's good. Morphine. Yeah, these are all on there already. And like they say you have to pay for them, but you can just record them in the DAW. Like you
really?
can just chuck an Edison on, yeah, and then record that track, so you don't actually need to buy any of the plugins.
That's definitely a way to do it.
But yeah, no, I've just worked around everything and like still use the same $40 mic that I started on, and just yeah, I've never seen.
What type of mic is
It's
it?
a Blue Snowball.
Blue Snowball. Have
Blue
you got the
Yeti.
same mic as well? Oh, you got the Blue Yeti.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been told we were actually gonna either get the Blue Yeti or these. And
My brother's got a Blue Yeti, but when I scream in it, it doesn't get distorted enough. So
oh really?
yeah, I stick with the Snowball.
I think, especially Ducky,
That's the one, yeah.
He
It was $40 when I got it. They're scamming them now for 70. That's a bit bullshit.
Or 60, 70, yeah. But still, that's hectic.
Free shipping. 70, mate.
Free shipping
It's a
though.
$69.90. Shut up.
That's $59.90.
Oh, sorry, I can't read my key. I can't read my key. My eyes are dodgy.
So then, what made you settle on the Blue Yeti then? Just did research or?
No, I just
Affordable.
I think this is probably the most affordable mic that I can still get in like decent quality. I was gonna get the Snowball, but I just like I think I the Yeti. So I think that was probably just.
I was so inspired when I was like 16, 15 in by XXXTentacion, that rapper, and he started on the Blue Snowball and made like all these hits that he kind of blew up on, like Look at Me and all those like distorted ones on that mic. So I was like, if he can do that, I'll do that. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we just never seen a reason to upgrade, because then we got Daunt, we want that clean mix, and he's in the collective, and then we kind of go home, we've got our own sound with the blue stuff, and it's all just USB mics, and it all clips when you yell on it, and everything. It has a few weird high pitched noises in there, and it's
Well, it's like what they say
perfectly
though.
amount of fucked up.
It's like what they say though. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, kind of thing.
If it
right?
ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, and if it's still working and no problems with it, well, don't worry about it. Just keep doing your thing.
Man, it's a beautiful abuse to your senses.
Yeah. That's so funny though. It's like, if it clips, then I'm happy with it.
Yeah,
It's like when you
mine
actually
mine
yell into
doesn't
it.
not clip anymore. Like I
Really?
just like whisper in it, and it kind of clips a little bit. Yeah, is that broken?
'Cause, like the other thing with Ducky is that I don't know. I don't think it's. He records an Audacity.
Really?
Nah,
No?
I've recording FL now, but Audacity is really good with that Blue Snowball, because you can turn down the input, because in FL the input doesn't work for USB mics.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll go through Audacity, and I can pull the input down and just stop the clipping just a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
No, still that makes sense though.
yeah.
Because I mean, Audacity is a wonderful program as it is.
It is,
so-
yeah, and you can normalize on it and everything before you go into FL, and it's a bit better than a normalizer in FL.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just work around stuff, all free stuff, but yeah.
And then so you were recording when you were traveling around the world and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And so how would you find that? Would you just like go to a hotel room and open your laptop and go? or?
It's pretty much.
I've done that before.
easy. Yeah,
Mm.
I think like it's just in the hotel room. Like if it like the background noise was too bad, I just chuck like the blanket over.
Yeah, that's a good
my
one.
head and the mic still get like kind of condensed.
Yeah. I've done the blanket over the head heaps of times. It's a good one.
And so like,
Or the pillow behind the mic here, like this.
yeah, I've seen that before. When it's just like you wrap it around stuff.
And my pop filter doesn't fit on the USB mic, so I hold it.
Oh, really? You hold it in front of you. Very
yeah,
nice.
it's great.
So when have you done it in the hotel? Have you done a bit of
Yeah,
touring?
I've done it. No, I just I just make music like every day. So then I just bring my laptop and I'll bring my like, because the snowball actually just screws off from the stand. So it's just like, that's why it's called the snowball, because it's just a ball.
Okay.
And so I just plug that in and just hold it like this.
No shit.
Just bring it anywhere. And so I've recorded. I had this song where it was like 4 years ago now, but I got to put like all my mates from school on it, and they didn't want to just come sit in my room and make music. So I would just like, you know, be like smoking with Matt and I'd be like, hey bro, you should just like say this, and just hold it up to him, and then
Just record it straight from there.
Yeah, let's catch you later.
Yeah.
And so yeah, just was recording them in like parks, like middle of class, because we were allowed our laptops in class. Oh, because we were a school that had like laptops given to us.
Yeah,
like, we
yeah.
used them for study.
Lucky.
And so then, yeah, just plug the USB in there right at school. Just have the little snowball in your pocket and plug it in and bang. You
I got so jealous when the years below me ended up getting. Were they MacBooks as well?
yeah.
Yeah, when you
We
guys
had to
got
pay 'em off for the
MacBooks.
fees, but
Yeah, but
Man.
still, it's like you got to give them the like student discount kind of
yeah.
thing, right?
And we made all the beats on it, and like I was probably like I didn't even do schoolwork on it. I just made beats.
That's it, right? That's like what everyone did. It's like
Yeah.
they do something else other than schoolwork on
Yeah,
their
yeah,
bloody
exactly.
MacBook.
Everyone had all the games, bro. I remember like there was a guy next to me in math who just always ran Skyrim. And it's only this like shitty little Mac, bro. It was like a 2013 Mac, and he was running
Fans
Skyrim.
going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had COD 4 and I was running that, Indonesian,
Nice, yeah.
trackpad and everything. Like,
Naughty, not doing schoolwork. Just playing Call of Duty.
it's Indonesian, bro.
Yeah, that's it. Who wants to learn that?
Our Indonesian teacher's actually is a DJ as well,
Really?
so he didn't care too much.
Very nice.
No, because Mr. Hoskin was the Indonesian teacher when I was there.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Digger Rockwell.
He's now a humanities teacher with him.
Very nice.
Yeah,
So we've only got about 10, 15 minutes left.
that's cool.
Have we got any other videos we can pull up or anything else?
Well, actually, I wanted to mention that we got a tape coming out that we
You got a
haven't
tape
mentioned
coming out?
anywhere else.
Yeah.
I haven't said this to anyone else yet, but end of November is how it's looking, and it's called Paradox 2. So our first tape that you've heard a few from tonight, and that Chopper was from, is just like our tape that we kind of came into the scene with. So this is a year later. So we're releasing it exactly a year later, just to show like what a year's growth looks like for us. So yeah, it's like 8 tracks. Some of them are really experimental, but some of them are just like grown. I feel like they're matured versions of Paradox. Paradox
Sweet.
2, yeah.
That'd be awesome. That's gonna
Yeah.
be sick. So like,
Thanks.
yeah, when that comes out, like, hit us up, and then we'll just like,
They can't see it. They can't see
Oh
it.
yeah, they can't see it. Okay.
They can't.
What should we play for him?
Cola.
unreleased
Okay, let's play
track.
Cola, the last
Cola,
track.
the
Let's play the
last
last
track.
track. Yeah.
And they're not gonna see it. They're not gonna see it.
Okay, that's fine.
They'll be able to hear it
Exactly.
though.
Okay, don't say that track list.
So let me.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, yeah.
Spotify still running. But I will say it's no features. We made every single beat on the project except for one, but we called it by the guy's name who made the tracks. That's in the title. So we like homaged the man's. Then the rest is all just produced by us and no features. It's all just us. We wanted to do that because in a lot of the ones we kind of shout other people out and stuff.
Very nice. Do we have any comments as well, Dan?
Oh, we have plenty, but as this is playing, you want to read out some of the comments?
Yeah,
Or,
sure.
or
Yeah,
you
you
want
go.
to read? You want to listen to it separately?
Ooh, maybe we'll run it and then we'll do questions after.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah,
Like that.
Let's see who's commented. Yeah.
Yeah, trying to do that like drum bass sound still on this one.
Yeah, this is nuts. Like, this is sick. Yeah, that's it. Guys. Need the bass. Looks like that real very cool. Very cool. That's a think seeing something like this live, there'd be so much energy.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, we actually already performed this one live twice. So we were like sneak peek to see how it goes. It goes great. It goes well. Yeah, it goes great. Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. We always like to have that verse where it builds up to the hook, just with the lyrics. And that's what the next project's gonna sound like. It's real, just like a matured version of what it is.
And that came out in a day as well.
Yeah, that was a day. Yeah.
That's just, I can't believe that.
And then the beat was one day, and then we got to a studio because we wanted to. The thing with that track is the guy in the studio cranked the input of the like professional like I think like $3,000 mic. So
Crank, as in Crank Studios.
No. It was at Vision Studios, but yeah, he cranked the input on the $3,000 mic, and it just like blew that mic. But it actually ended up sounding like our stuff at home, but on a better mic. So it was kind of good. It was good. Yeah.
So you actually blew the mic though.
It wasn't the mic. It was just the interface.
The interface was cranked up. Like the input was all the way up, and it was just like very fucked up file. I
was about to say, it's like you go there and it's like, oh shit, like the mic's broken.
I'm sorry, Dinge. I didn't break it.
Yeah, Dinge would have been not happy.
Yeah, what were those comments looking like, Jamie?
Let's have a look at those comments.
So I was pulling up.
Pull them comments up, Jamie. Oh no, that's not it. No. Oh yes, it is.
That's the one.
That's the one. Yeah.
But I don't think Dinge's studio pulls up on that.
Yeah, I don't think the actual.
That's impressive.
Yeah, looks like that. Looks like that type
Yeah,
thing.
pretty much that.
Yeah.
That's very impressive.
Yes, sir.
In the meantime,
Whereabouts is that?
Welsh Pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we made the beat. I think one day. I think he sent over the melody. Was it Serum or something? Is that Serum melody?
Yeah, I think it was like because I use Serum and
Serum. Sorry, I don't even know how to pronounce. It's paid.
Everyone uses Serum these days.
Yeah, they do.
But it's so useful.
And Arcade and everything, and everyone uses them.
But like Serum is so versatile.
Yeah,
you can do so much with it.
Yeah, he sent me that melody, and then I just fucked it up.
Very nice. So, hey, bro, have a look at that. Fuck it up for me.
Pretty much. That's pretty much how it happened. Yeah, it was over Discord. It was. We made it in like 8 minutes.
That's it.
I think I sent it back in like 8 minutes, and then yeah, like 2 days later, we just
That's it. Just stole the shit out of it.
My melody. Ruin.
Oh, yo, we got Drowsy.
Here we go. Oh, we got Wesley.
We got Wesley Black Kings.
Wow.
Smoke out a nose emoji.
Thanks, man.
Young King.
That's Drowsy. Shout out Drowsy. That's Dawn right there. There's my mom. There's my mom on after that. Let's go. Shout out Mumsy. Shout out Lachlan.
With the cat emoji instead of just the normal emoji.
Okay, yeah. You can't do the same as my mum, bro. It's weird.
Caleb Atkinson. The gold emoji.
400. Goonie.
Ghost man.
Goonie.
Yeah.
Let's go. And Mitchell Robinson.
That's
my old
original camera guy.
Yo,
Sometimes
sick,
camera
sick.
guy. Looks lit.
Josh
Made a
was-
little late, but I'm here.
Joshua Spice,
It's been
damn.
part of Valley.
Well, listen, while I work on the car, damn, we shout out Valley Boys, man, they're killing it. That's my cousin right there as well.
Yeah, Steve Barrett, Go Cuz, Addy Amatage.
80, yes.
80
Yeah,
Amatage.
she's
Gonna go big man.
man.
Kurunga Bur.
That's the
Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Fuck, I'm so sorry.
It's been a long
It happens. It happens.
And Callum with Let's Go.
That's Goon. That's Goon, yes.
Big man like Goon.
Oh, that's awesome.
Damn, we got all the boys in here. That's awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's-
So
Tuning in,
we've
yeah,
got about
that's
like 5 minutes left. Do we have
Oh,
anything else we
sweet.
can play at all?
You want to jump back onto that little unreleased thing?
Yeah, we'll play one more.
We'll have a little smell of that. Yeah, play the intro. Because would you play the last one? We'll play in the intro, then they can hear the bookends. I think it's that second last one you got there. Yeah,
I think we just had another comment just quickly as well. Just go back. Just quickly, I think I just updated.
Yes, it did.
so you can get some
In
live.
the meantime, let's just play. Oh, no. Okay.
Wait, just do the last comment.
Yeah, there's one last one.
Who was that? Yeah, Valley.
Josh,
Shout out Valley! Let's go! Yes, man.
Big man's thing.
Sick. Yeah, so that guy that was in that video that was wearing the ski mask, he's from there. So we try to shout them out. They're just another collective. They're just doing their own sound and just doing their own thing in Perth. And like what I really like about them is that they're putting in so much effort just for their sound, and they don't really care how much numbers they're getting off it. They're just still motivated to make more and more.
And they're visually, all their
Visuals are insane.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's very classic, very interesting.
Yeah, and like it's all very like their sound as well. If you listen to the tracks that are on it. like kind of like
So that was like a little intro video for it then.
Yeah. But the whole edits, like throughout the whole thing, is just nuts. Like,
It's very like neon kind of.
no, it's like I just took 3 tabs or something.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Having a little bit of a trip.
Shout out Bodane. Shout out Valley Boys, man. They're killing it. They're killing it. Like, they're the most underground thing I've ever seen. They're amazing.
Well, if they're keen, if they're watching, like, if they want to come on, dude.
Yo, guys, hit them up.
Yeah, I'd love to have you guys
Get
on.
that
This looks
Valley
very
next
cool.
episode, man.
That is very like ahead.
Like, no one in Perth is that caught up. I feel like a lot of people are very far behind when it comes to the music scene, and like this is like very like hyper poppy.
Like Blady.
Yeah, like Blady. Yeah. They're inspired by Blade and
Blade. Sorry, Blade.
Yeah, Blady. Yeah, same. I think people say both.
I don't think I've heard of Blade before.
Glaive.
Glaive?
Glaive.
Blade
as
or
well.
Glaive? Like, I'm
Blade as
confused
well. No, yeah. That new hyper pop sound. Yeah, they're coming off that, which is cool because like that's so new and like no one else is doing that. So. Here, so and they've pioneered that here. So.
Well, like I said, like once again, if they're making their own unique thing and they're pioneering it, like getting behind it, like you never know,
Yeah.
it could go worldwide. Like,
Shout out all the other small people out here doing it and just like keep motivating to do stuff without seeing, you know, these huge results that other people are saying, you know.
that's it. Even if it seems like you hit a brick wall, just keep going. Just keep going and just see where it takes you.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, like, you know, sometimes it can take a couple of years, sometimes it takes 5 years, sometimes it takes a month. Who knows? But like,
And I feel like years of work can also like lead to an overnight success type story, because then when you blow up off something, they can see that you're legitimate. You've got some backing to you. You've got some
Just like just quick fun fact, Fisher, right?
Fisher, yeah.
Yeah, Fisher.
Losing
He actually paid. Who was it? Do you remember, Damo? It wasn't Hayden Fraser. There's a DJ or
Hayden
producer.
Fraser,
Yeah, there's a producer, and he actually paid to get Losing It out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hayden James?
Yeah, I think it might be Hayden James, maybe.
Yeah, okay,
yeah. I remember it's someone like that,
Yeah.
but it's like it turns out he just ghost produced it. Like.
That
Fisher.
seemed pretty cool in like the electronic community, just to like run other people's stuff, and then like they'll be like, oh, this guy played my song and stuff, you know. It's like getting a feature from like a huge artist or something. It's cool. It's really sick, yeah.
But it's just interesting with that though, because it's like he's now, you know, he tours the world, he does this, and he's Fisher, and everyone listens to it. But then it's like one of your biggest tracks you didn't even make. It's like you paid someone for it, ghost producer. But it's the persona, it's the character on stage and stuff, and who he actually is trying to be and stuff.
Seeing someone perform is just like actually seeing how the artist, you know, wanted it, and it's so good. It's like a video, like a music video, but 10 times better because it's just them in the flesh. It's so good.
That's exactly it, yeah.
I think that other track that we wanted you to play is 2 minutes in case you run out of time. I don't want you to.
Yeah, no, that's all
A
good.
bit of a timer.
Yep, no, we can play the other one.
Yeah, so this is the intro to the Paradox 2 tape that we're coming out with next month as well. So that was the outro play before, it's the intro.
Alright, just before we play it, should we
Opposite
sign
vibes.
off and then we'll have it playing during the ending video?
Do you guys want to discuss it at all?
Oh yeah, well.
Oh yeah, we'll discuss it then. Yeah, no, then we'll do that.
Yeah, well, like
We'll finish up, wrap it up after
We'll wrap
that.
it up.
Case made the beat, and then he's really happy with his verse. So then we get switched up a few times, and I don't know, just played around with
This
it.
originally wasn't going to be on. We had a lot of like
Yeah,
after a few edits.
yeah. I think
Okay.
it's good to show as well, like the outro and the intro.
And then, so like with the verses though, like how I forgot to ask that. Then like how often do you guys change verses for songs and stuff? And like does it take long to
I
come
was
up with
actually
another?
kind of like, oh,
that was only that's probably only the one time that we actually changed the verse, because it's only if someone's unhappy with it, and then like how it flows into the next hook, you know. So then, but yeah, it doesn't have an often. So this is probably only the one times, but that's because I think we knew this song had some potential. So
Yeah.
we're like, let's try and make this better than we has right now.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll it, Jamie.
Peace.
Kayps, this go crazy.
Yeah, pump it a bit more, Damo. Got against that yellow.
On the dash, freeway going fast. In my bag, chopper hit his bag. 40 gonna run it up, you fuck with us. Shorty know she hit the spot, I'm on guard. Kilo up on kilo, I gotta get the reload. She pull up with it on, what's the way to hit on? In my bands, that's the shit she like. Why you mad? I don't wanna fight. But if a nigga gon' try me, you know he gon' die. Pull out the blick and we go to shit and shit a lie. If I'm not with gang, then you know that shit ain't right. You need that shit clean, yeah, we turn it up all night, yeah. To the ceiling, I don't fuck with her. Niggas fake, don't know the feeling. Pop on with a Glock, turn it up so they gon' hear this. I'm a milli rock, she a thought, let her reel in. Move around a lot, in a pop, it's my year, man. I don't fuck with her. Niggas fake, don't know the feeling. Pop on with a Glock, turn it up so they gon' hear this. I'm a milli rock, she a thought, let her reel in. Move around a lot, in a pop, it's my year, man.
Pop up with a Glocky, I'm still popping on him. Yeah, walking with a mop and I'm a cleaner, homie. Yeah, I don't give a shit unless the op be on me. Yeah, stop it, broski, lick a bottle 40 on me. Yeah, I just push it through the roof. Oh yeah, I just smoke a lot of booth. Oh yeah, fucking push it in a bulldoze. I don't give no hand out to fucking new phone. Look at me like I'm X, take a step back like I'm Ski. I might speed all over her teeth. I want diamonds dripping on me. Got the Yeezy, rock a bitch like real easy. Doing game, me get the squeezing. Got the game, don't plan on leaving. Yeah, yeah.
I don't fuck with her. Niggas fake, don't know the feeling. Pop on with a Glock, turn it up so they gon' hear this. I'm a milli rock, she a thought, let her reel in. Move around a lot, in a pop, it's my year, man. I don't fuck with her. Niggas fake, don't know the feeling. Pop on with a Glock, turn it up so they gon' hear this. I'm a milli rock, she a thought, let her reel in. Move around a lot, in a pop, it's my year, man.
Mics back on. Yeah. All right, we're back. Yeah, we just muted the mics a bit. We just had a bit of a chat.
We didn't want it. We didn't want the audio, the perfect music, be tainted by non-rapped vocals. You know, that was not a spoken word rap. You know.
All right,
It's not a ballad.
but we got to wrap it up now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, actually, we did that.
Yeah, because we've been going for like an hour and 40 minutes. So
fair
time
bit.
flies when you're having fun, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
I didn't feel all that.
But honestly, thank you guys so much for coming on.
No worries.
Thank you
Thank you for having us.
This has been pretty cool. Like just to dive into this kind of stuff and like just like I'm learning.
Thank you for diving in, man.
Like I'm learning so much more as we go on. Like as we get more and more hip hop artists, so it's like so that's how that works and this and that. Like, okay.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely. Yeah.
It's very interesting stuff. So, all right, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Damo, as well. And don't forget, they have to sign the wall. Can you show the camera on the wall, please?
sheesh.
Oh, we got a mic in the way. And, there we go. We got the new wall that were all the signatures.
Very quickly.
Yeah, so many signatures on that.
Sick.
All right. But yeah, thank you so much. And then,
Shout out Goonie.
honestly, like we'll probably get you back like we'll get you guys back like next year or the year after or something.
Yeah,
and
that'd be
then,
dope,
like,
man.
see that
Little update. Like,
that's it, a little update, the progress you guys have done, and then just showcase all your music and everything again.
Can't wait to get back on here.
Yeah, dude, 100%.
Sick.
All right, so we'll see you guys next week, Tuesday.
Yes, Tuesday.
Oh, I'm starting to get the hiccups or something like. Oh shit. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. I can't be bothered looking up who's coming on next because it takes so long.
It'll
but-
be a mystery. That's good.
Mystery
It builds
guest.
tension.
That's
Who will it be?
Yeah, who will
Us again.
Let's go. See you guys again.
We're moving in.
It's actually now it's Kayps and Ducky.
That's it. All right. Cheers, guys. We have to wave. Damo makes us wave at the camera. Right, we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Catch ya.